Rogers TV.
Hello and welcome to You Never Know with Lois and Diane. I'm Lois Taylor.
And I'm Diane Austin. So my friend, I have to share something with you. You know how we always film about 2 weeks before it's actually shown on air?
Yes.
Well, today I looked at the calendar and it is International World's Penguins Day.
Oh.
So I was thinking if we could get a collection cup and have it sent out to people and, you know, to help them pay for the tariffs that Trump is charging them.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, great idea.
Yeah, thank you. Because we have to think of those. Whoops, it's okay. Oh, that's funny. That's okay.
That's all right.
We got it.
So we're down to like the final couple shows.
And then we're done because Rogers is going in a different direction and we're not in that direction.
No.
So, you know, that's
we're zigging and they're zagging. So.
Yes, but that doesn't mean we're not going to do community stuff.
Oh, no, for sure.
We'll keep doing that because I don't want to
planned.
do anything. My friend, I'll miss you if we don't get involved.
Right.
So, yeah, so I'm happy about
we have
that.
the Reach
on June the
race.
12th.
Yes,
right?
yep.
Yes, and then we have
our Christmas show we're going to do.
But it won't be televised.
Yes.
We'll still just invite all your friends because I only have two. And then we also have, I don't know if people know this, but the Chamber of Commerce has their Business Excellence Awards.
Right, yeah.
And we're hosting.
Yes, that'll be fun.
Yes, that should be fun. So, you know, we'll be shooting from the hip, which we never do.
No, yeah. Well, actually, you told me that we were up for an award.
Yes, we are, but it's for Rogers. So please go into the website at the Chamber of Commerce and go into community service, and it says Rogers TV, You Never Know with Lois and Diane. Please vote for us. We would appreciate it because it would be, I would feel good that number one, Rogers gets the award, you know, but they get it because of us,
right?
Which would be nice.
Yeah.
Because we love doing this and.
Yeah, that would be a great way to end our
career. Our career,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have a great show coming up.
Yeah, who's here? Who's here today?
We've got Lisa Rayburn Gow. She owns Carson's Camp.
Oh, camping.
Yep, camping, yes. And we have Lois Musselman, and she's with Mary Kay. She's going to be up next. She's going to talk about skincare, like sun care, and what are the trends going into summer.
Yeah. So camping and glamping.
Yes, yes. Look good while you're camping.
Looking good while you're camping, yes. We'll be right back. So welcome back, and I'm really happy that you're here.
Thank you.
This is Lois Musselman, and she's with Mary Kay. So any type of products that can make me look gorgeous, I'm always willing to listen and talk about.
You're looking good. That's great.
Because so far nothing's worked.
And it's so nice to meet another Lois, because there's hardly any Loises
I know.
under the age of 90.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, under the age of 90. Okay, 89 and 71.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So you've been selling this for a long time.
Yes. I actually started with Mary Kay in 1977-78.
Wow.
Yeah, Mary Kay came to Canada in 1978.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you were right from the beginning.
Right from, we're called pioneers. Yeah, I started, it's wonderful to be in Mary Kay. I started, out at Hepworth with the farming community, and everybody back in those days were using hand cream for the moisturizer a lot,
Right.
So.
Is that the first product they actually had way back then, or was it all of the cosmetic line as well?
No, we had a skincare line.
Skincare line,
and there
sorry.
was 5 steps.
Yeah. Oh.
And the old freshener, we had to leave it on for 20 minutes and then wash it off. How would you like to do that?
No. Don't have time.
No.
In this day and age, we just don't have time.
Your mask, you had to mix it with milk, water, or lemon juice. Yeah, and put it on. It was an oatmeal mask.
And then you could eat it after.
Yeah, sure.
Well, milk and did you say oatmeal?
It's an oatmeal base.
Breakfast.
Yeah. It was. It was a challenge, but Mary Kay always said 90% enthusiasm, 10% knowledge, and we were very excited.
Okay.
Yeah, we still are.
Something.
Is she still alive?
No.
No.
But her grandson is the head of Mary Kay now, and we're in 37 countries around the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Do you have a pink Cadillac?
No, I have. No, I take cash.
Oh,
I
I
have
see.
had pink cars. I've had a number of cars in my lifetime of Mary Kay.
I think there was only one lovely lady who's no longer with us that
Sharon?
had Sharon Coburn.
Yeah, I
who had
brought Sharon into
Oh,
Mary
did
Kay.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did well.
That was
She
sad.
did.
That
yeah,
was
it was
very
sad.
sad, yeah.
But this is your favorite. Lois.
Yes.
This was our extra emollient night cream, and it's from day one. And
It's amazing. Like
is.
I have an incision from my ankle surgery, and I've been putting that on it, and it's really, really
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I just stole some and put it. I'm skilling like a fish, and I just put it on there, so it's for nighttime. I'm okay with wearing it during the day outside.
well, when I first started using Mary Kay, I didn't have instructions. I wore that product morning and night every day
Oh, okay.
because my skin was dry. So
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt you. And you have to mix it with warm water to put
Oh.
it on.
Oh, I've been just putting it on my incision.
Well, just take a little bit of warm water, warm it
okay.
up, put it on, because the water, that kind of seals the water, and your skin absorbs it and
Oh.
it seals it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I have a story about, so we were in Florida this winter, and we went to the beach, and it was really hot. So I put on our brand new sunscreen all over my body, but I didn't do my feet.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I got burnt like so bad.
So is that 50 SPF?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, a broad spectrum.
Yeah.
So then it took a month for me. I had to treat it for a month because my feet were burnt that badly. But I put on the After Sun replenishing gel. I put that on after my burn, and that helped. Then I put extra emollient night cream on. That helped. And then I put on the nourishing oil, and that helped. But I worked on it for a whole month.
Holy
Did you layer it, or you left that on, washed it off, and then put all the other?
No,
layers
no,
on?
I just put it on. I just kept putting
Just
it.
trying to get relief.
Yeah.
That would have hurt. Trying to wear shoes. And
Oh, it was terrible.
We were on our honeymoon and we walked the beach in Bahamas, and my husband burnt his
Was that
legs.
the nude
so,
beach?
Yes, it was. My husband burnt his legs so bad that we had to come home because it was like third-degree burns.
Yeah. Oh
my
And to this day, he's going to hate me. He does not have hair on his legs.
Yeah, because it did
It
that
burnt
much
that much damage. He's the only man I know that doesn't have to shave his legs. I really hate him for that.
oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know any man that shaves their legs.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
Well, it's really
No man shaves their
important.
legs.
We waited 5 years to get this sunscreen back, and this one is a mineral facial sunscreen, so it's a zinc oxide,
So it's
it
thick.
blocks
Yes.
the skin. But the beauty of that, it doesn't. It goes on a little bit white, but it
sinks in?
dissipates.
Okay.
Yeah, because the
so
old zinc, it was like you had a
a
white
white face, a white nose. Yeah,
Oh yeah, see, look how that.
yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, it doesn't feel that heavy glue type.
No.
Nice, nice. Here.
So for summer, for summer, soft pastel colors are in. Okay, so your violets, your pinks, bubblegum pink, aqua green, really pretty pastel colors. Okay,
For what?
clothing.
Clothing. Okay.
So that's why I wore this,
Oh, okay.
just to give you a hint.
My
of-
top that you're going to give me when you're done.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
you're going to take that. And so the best thing to do is to wear clothes that you're happy in, gives you joy, right?
Yep.
If it doesn't give you joy and you put it on, you take it off, put it on, well, bless that to somebody else. Give those clothes to somebody else. But this summer, so your eye makeup needs to look like it's not done professionally. It's done very discreetly, lovely. It's like you have and your face is like no makeup. You know, that's why the CC cream is really great because it's a very sheer, lightweight, foundation. It has a sunscreen in it too.
Yeah, so that's all I use now is
A CC cream?
well, it's just a tinted moisturizer,
Yeah.
but it's got like a 65
Really?
SPF. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, they are.
You know, I've never worn a foundation ever.
Well, it's not a foundation.
But- or
it's really sheer.
Very sheer.
Yeah, you don't
okay.
even really know. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you could just
Oh,
put
it's
a
a
little bit on that and let's
But
see.
it's nice. Then you've got the sunscreen because I'm outside
Where?
all the time.
Anywhere?
All on your face. Yeah, you can cover that all up. It has a concealer in it, a moisturizer. Ooh, that looks That's great. Now, don't rub hard when you're putting it on. You just kind of gently,
Rub it in.
Yeah, rub it in.
It doesn't
Andy?
feel heavy.
Oh, it's stuck
Where?
right there.
Well, rub it.
Oh, that's the. Okay, never mind.
What's
It's
that?
a scale.
Oh, yeah, that's. I told you, I'm
Yeah,
scaling
do you
like a
see
fish.
that, Lois? Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah,
have.
that's
what
why
we
I
would
did
do
that
with
other
that,
cream.
we would do a little mask for you and work
Yeah.
on that. So your glowing skin, you want so everything you can get your hands on to hydrate your skin, right? And we do a glass skin treatment, and there's different products that you can put on your face to hydrate it. And glowing skin, we have like a highlighter too. Now you're not going to throw that all over your face.
No, it's too shimmery.
Yeah,
It's
but
got
you
sparkles.
can highlight, the cheekbones.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
It is
isn't that
pretty.
pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I should show them. Can you mind if I show them?
no.
So here it is, the shimmery. If you could see that. That is a pretty color. That's
That would
called.
go nice with your
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome, beautiful.
Nice.
shimmer. And lip. So lip oil is what's coming in for Mary Kay for spring, and two colors. One is like a soft rose, and then one is like a berry.
What is
color.
the name of this one?
That's always apricot. That would be a really good color for you.
Yeah, I like that color.
And then this is think pink. I think this
Is that
one.
what you have on right now? No?
Trademark pink. I
Color do you
can't
have?
remember what
you
color.
have. Yeah, that's okay.
I
That's
can't
all right.
remember what color, but
Like I like what Lois does, but yours is like a gloss.
Yeah, it's like that gloss right there, sort of.
yeah, like there's these really
This
pretty
one, yeah.
little
Oh,
gloss.
this one?
Well,
Oh,
not
really?
that exactly.
Yeah, but I know
that's
what you
like
mean.
whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a beach
Nice.
bronze gloss, and
So the difference between the gloss and the tube. This looks drier to me.
it's a matte.
It's a matte. That's
Yeah.
what I thought,
And then that's a gloss.
which makes your lips shinier.
And that's what, for summer, shiny lips are in.
Right. Remember back in the day, people used to do, I don't know if it's still in, where you line your lips?
Yes.
Do people still do that?
Yeah,
That's-
you line your lips.
okay.
And our lip liners they're like a waterproof lip liner. They have hyaluronic acid in it, which helps to moisturize your lips. Some people I have a lip liner on.
Oh, do you? You don't know that?
Yeah, I
Oh.
fill in my whole lip,
Oh.
and then I put a lip gloss on top.
Oh, what I like about Mary Kay is it's been here a long time,
Yes.
and for it to survive this long, that's amazing.
Well, Mary Kay started in 1963, so we were
that's the year I
in the
started.
States.
Oh, so it's an American company?
Yeah, Mary
Oh.
Kay she was from Dallas,
Okay.
and she didn't think she would ever get from Dallas to Houston, but now we're in 37 countries.
That's
We are
amazing.
a global country.
Did you ever meet her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was she like?
Well, she was, when she talked to you, if it was your turn to talk, she only talked to you. She never turned her head to anyone else. She would speak to you until we were finished talking. Yes.
That's, wow.
Yeah. And her grandson is the same.
Oh.
When I was talking to Ryan, talking to him, he talked to me, and I said, Ryan, there's a lot of people waiting to talk to you. And he said, that's okay. I'll talk to you.
Oh.
Now, speaking of Ryan, is there male products? Are there male
Yes.
products? There are they?
And
Okay.
we are introducing in May a brand new skincare line
For men?
for men, and all the men are going to be so excited. We had a most wonderful shaving cream, and one of my very favorite customers, he's like, I had one bottle of shaving cream left. I gave it to him, and he's like, he texted me, Lois, because my face feels so great. I had a wonderful shave and everything. So we're
Wow.
getting a new shaving cream for the men.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have look after.
So how do they contact you quickly?
Well, I do. I'm
You've got
on
this, yeah.
This is a QR code that you can look. I have a beauty boutique that will answer all your questions
Nice.
about skincare and everything,
Okay.
so they can look on that. I have a web page, my phone number,
Perfect. We'll make sure that it's up on the
Yeah.
screen for everyone.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you
Okay.
so much for
I
coming.
hope that helped.
Yes,
Oh, Lois,
very
thank you.
much.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
That really helped. I just feel so much prettier now.
Okay.
Just the one side of my face, though.
And we'll be back with Lisa Gao.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
As I looked upon the battlefield in front of me, a German star shell lit up the desolate landscape. I watched as a bullet smashed through the bridge of my nose and left me to the mercy of the darkness. I worried I would be dependent on others for the rest of my life. But Sir Arthur Pearson and the staff of St. Dunstan's had other plans. With their help, I knew I could be self-reliant, and I wanted to bring this idea home to Canada. I wanted Canadians to know that we could hold jobs, that we could contribute, that regardless of sight, all would read, that we, the blind, would shape our own lives, our own destiny.
Blinded by a sniper's bullet in 1915, Edwin A. Baker went on to co-found the Canadian National Institute for the Blind, shaping a path forward for the blind across Canada for generations to come.
Hi, I'm Carol Merton, host of HealthLink on Rogers TV. HealthLink connects home, community, and healthcare with interesting topics and speakers about your health and your community.
Welcome back. We have my good friend Lisa Gow here from Carson's camp. A lot of people know her as Lisa Rayburn. The Rayburns have had the campground for how long?
Since 1967.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So where did Carson's come from?
The original owners was Doc and Margaret Carson.
Okay.
And they had an ice house harvesting ice from Carson's Lake, which is our
across the
eastern
road.
boundary.
Yes,
I did not know that.
Yeah. They owned the property first and had a very, very small campground. So when my dad and his partners purchased it, they kept the name.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so
then-
they
sorry.
owned just the part on the lake then? And your
No,
dad?
it was a 67-acre parcel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the road wasn't as wide way back then either.
Southampton Parkway didn't exist
yes,
at the time.
that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Doc started the camping in 1962. He had the ice before that.
Okay.
Okay.
Started the camping in 62, and my dad and his partners purchased it in 67.
Nice.
Southampton Parkway did not exist. The original entrance was from 2nd Avenue.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why we have a Site 1 and a Site 1A.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there
is
used to be the
across.
road to come in.
Yep.
So the first site, and then when we didn't need that road anymore, we had blank land. And when they made it a site, well, what do you number it if you've started at 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a 1A and a 1B.
So a lot of the trailers on your 1A, they're actually like mobile homes. They're huge.
Pet peeve.
Okay.
Only
Okay.
because the government gets involved in our businesses
I
all the
see.
time.
Okay.
And the Z240 designation that we're allowed to have on a campground is different than what you can have in a mobile home park.
I see.
So
okay.
they are like tiny homes, yes.
Yes.
But they actually have wheels and they have restrictions
That's right.
on overall size and square footage and width and things that
It's so you can
like
move
that,
them.
so that you can move them
Yes.
down the road. They are
Right.
portable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then across the road where the Carson's Lake is there tenting actual for tent trailers and?
Okay, so it's a huge blend.
Yeah.
Although I do have 700 campsites,
Oh my gosh.
480 have contracts for people to leave their trailer there all summer. They can use
Okay.
it starting next Friday, May the 2nd,
Okay.
right through until Thanksgiving Monday.
Okay.
Unlimited, they can come and go as if it was a
So
cottage.
3 season, basically. Or do they come in the winter?
No.
Okay, so
No.
basically almost a 3 season.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just the
Nice.
good weather.
Yes. Yeah.
And some of it
Fair
not
weather camping.
so
Hey,
good, depending
I've
on
seen
how
it
May
snow.
rolls out.
Yeah, I've seen it snow May 2-4 weekend here.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wow.
But the overnight sites are blended. So on each side of the campground, I have approximately 350 sites on each side of Southampton Parkway.
Okay.
So we're bisected almost equivalently. And 75 sites are in West Park, closer to the beach.
Yeah.
And 120 are in East Park.
Okay.
So they are blended in, mixed in amongst the seasonal customers.
Okay. You must have an awful lot of people that they're repeat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the really fun part, are the people that come back. I grew up here as a kid. I want to raise my children here.
Oh, nice.
And you grew up as a kid there
I
too,
did,
right?
yeah, I did. And so what's really fun for me is the kids that I grew up with, that I palled around with in the summer, went to the roller rink and down to the arcades and all the cool stuff Sauble used to have to offer.
Yeah.
Is they are coming back with their children.
Right.
Well, now they're young adults.
Yeah.
Right.
We're all older, but yeah. And even we
Nice.
have some third and fourth generations that have rolled over too.
And Lisa has
really fun.
twins.
Oh, do
and they're
you?
now
I do.
growing up at the campground.
They
as
are.
How
well.
old are they?
They will be 13 in June.
Oh, fun times.
Just about ready to start washroom cleaning.
Yeah. Oh, Matthew will be happy about that.
Yeah.
Susanna's up for it. She's like,
she'll do anything.
yeah.
And he'll be fine, but he probably would prefer to get on the crew that's cleaning fire pits and picking up litter.
Yeah,
rather
which is
than
fine.
cleaning the bathrooms.
Yeah,
But
he's that
Right.
that'll
strength.
count. Everybody has to start at the bottom.
Of course they do.
Now you've had to pivot a lot through COVID, through like the whole native situation. So tell us a bit about how you've had to, you've got a bus now that take the.
Yeah, that's on the. So COVID changed everything. In the camping world, it actually was quite positive in a lot of ways. We were really thrilled. I mean, the first thing was the Graber's Health Unit said, this no travel thing, that's no travel outside of your health jurisdiction.
Okay.
Which meant that we could open to customers that reside within Grey and Bruce.
Oh.
For our overnighters, for our seasonals, that's 10% of our customer base.
Yeah.
So we had about 50 families we could individually call and say, come on up. You're allowed to be here. For our elderly folks, that was wonderful. They are living in apartments, some of them are in basements, some of them are residing with their family in a multi-generational situation. So they were able to get to their happy place, where they've got their plot of land, be outside. Our real method and the part we love about our community is how much people walk and are out and about. And so you could sit on your porch and 10 feet, 20 feet away, have someone walk by, hey, how you doing today? And just really communicate with people that had been held back.
Yeah.
But on the traveler side of things, RV industry boomed. People bought RVs that had never owned a trailer before because you were allowed to do that.
Okay.
So we have a whole bunch of customers that are first timers. We had to train them. What is a sewer? What is an electrical? When do you empty your septic tank?
See, I wouldn't
know.
know.
What can you put in the septic tank?
Yeah.
Like all things camping. How to back it up.
Do all your sites have a septic?
At our campground, yes. Every site has sewer, water, and electrical.
Nice.
30 amp service.
Nice.
So yes, we have a municipal grade water treatment plant. That came out of the Walkerton water problem.
Oh, right. Okay.
We have a municipal sewer treatment plant. So because we're on a consolidated and confined land, we have to treat our septic before it can go into our tile beds. We just don't have enough space for the massive tile beds that we would require to get rid of it conventionally.
Okay.
So we are doing tertiary treatment, which means that we actually could spray it on the ground as irrigation. I would never do that.
No.
We have way too many little people around.
Yeah.
I think I have a farmer that does it down the road.
Oh, yes, you do. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it is treated to that quality.
Okay,
And
nice.
then my friends at the MOE come in and double check up on all the standards and the water side and the sewer side. So there's, I mean, it's a village.
Yeah, it is.
It's really a village.
I've been there.
Yeah,
I have
so-
family that has a trailer there. And for years we used to come up and the people, what I really liked is that everybody knew everybody. Like you say, you would walk down the different types of roads you have and it was like, hi, how are you? And ask, how's your kid or your dog or whatever. And I loved it. Positively loved. Now I've never camped. Never.
It's not really like camping though.
It's
Well, so for customers such as yourselves that have never camped, we have trailers set up on site that we rent.
You do?
We do.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. So we have 20 units that
How
sit
much
in
in
place.
advance do you rent them, though?
We were going to start booking for 2026 on May the 5th.
That's what I thought.
Oh, so they're booked up for this.
No, we still have some openings.
Oh, okay.
But our repeat customers, and people do come back year after year after year.
Yeah.
They book usually when they're there.
Yep.
some of them, if they want a particular week in a particular unit, they're going to be on the horn the morning of May the 5th.
My parents did that when they used to go stay at a resort up north, and until they bought land to build a cottage. But every year, since I was about
There are a lot of people
30,
that honor their family vacation traditions.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So they will, we have 20 of those units. Now we only rent them, I have a group that are Friday to Friday, and some that are Saturday to Saturday, and some that are Sunday to Sunday. And that is strictly a staffing issue for the housekeeping.
Which is
I can use the same cleaning teams 3 days in a row rather than having more teams for one day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a better contract to issue it. If
And you
can
also have
offer
cottages,
3 days.
too.
We have 5 cottages we've invested in. That's my dad's baby.
Shut the front door. Where are they?
Well, throughout Sauble Beach.
Oh, okay.
So they're not really, they're handled, the reservations are handled through the campground, but the property is not associated with the
with your
campground.
dad.
So you're staying, North Sauble, South Sauble, 2nd Avenue.
Well, with Sauble, you're not far from the beach, no matter where you are.
You're not. You're not. In our case, what you're not getting is the use of coming onto the property and using an indoor pool, 2 outdoor pools, 2 splash parks, zip lines, playgrounds.
Right.
The whole gamut of
Yeah.
what the campground offers. It's a different vacation experience to be off property than it is to be in the campground itself.
Of the things you've added for kids.
What have you added?
Having twins was really good research project.
Yeah. What do you have? Tell us.
Well, as the summer they were 3, it rained every weekend.
Right.
So I was home with my kids. They were not in care on the weekends, and it rained absolutely every weekend. And so now I have covered playgrounds.
Brilliant.
I bought Calhoun Superstructures from my good friends in Tara, and we put a lovely semicircle, 45 wide, 70 feet long, right over the whole playground.
And that's great for the sun, too.
What a great
And as it turned out, the
idea.
next summer was the hottest, sunniest summer on record. And I thought, why did I spend all this money?
Yeah.
But the moms, my fellow mothers, were coming to me and saying, thank you so much. Now I don't have to apply sunscreen every time they turn around.
Well, never mind that.
And the sand isn't hot. Their little feet can't go through the sand. It was
You
so
can
hot.
send them outside.
Sliding down the metal slides.
Yeah.
Cook an egg on the bottom.
Oh, wow.
All of that was solved with roofing. the playgrounds.
Nice. I think that's great because when you're in a trailer, we're almost out of time, but when you have a trailer and it's raining, they're in a confined space. Now you can send them out there. And, oh, what a great idea.
They still, I love it. It's very traditional. They're wearing their rubber boots. They're splashing through the puddles all the way to the playground. And when they get there, they take off their boots, they hang up their raincoat, and they just play. And they meet friends that they didn't know. So it's very traditional, old school kind of fun.
That's awesome.
So tell us how, if people want to contact you to get the cottages or those trailers you have, or even a spot, a piece of whatever you call it, plots. You can't say plot. That's a cemetery.
No.
Yeah.
Please, no, thank you. Campsites.
Campsite, thank you. Can you tell I never camped?
We can change that.
Yeah, okay.
So right now the office isn't open. It's still pre-season. We just got rid of snow.
Yeah.
But info@carsonscamp.on.ca. It's an old address. It's not a .com. It's a .on.ca.
CA for Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on our website, which is carsonscamp.com.
We'll get the information from you and we'll put it on the screen.
I love that.
Awesome.
So-
And are you on any socials or?
Just Facebook.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Awesome.
So
Very
thank you
good.
so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Lisa.
you.
And
Have a great summer.
yes.
Yes, it's coming fast, and hopefully
I
it's going
never
to be
see
warm
her.
and dry.
And we'll
never-
see you all again soon. Thank you.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Trust me, you are not gonna want to miss this. Welcome to the little shop of spring magic, where anything is possible.
It's magical.
13 pastry prodigies will create stunning sweets. It's extreme. The baker who's got the magic touch
This is taking me back to my childhood.
will win it most magical title of all, Spring Baking Champion.
Now that's what I call spring magic.
It's closing time, and you stayed out longer than you planned. So now you can't drive, and the buses have stopped running. You could always call your girlfriend. Or maybe your roommate? What about your best friend? You could just dial 1-888-TAXI-GUY or use the